to the Sixers?
He ain't got to do so much.
He ain't got to prove his damn stuff.
Mix the colors. Mix the colors. MD, appreciate you for being the latest follow, man. I appreciate it greatly.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, what, baby?
We attacking, better stand back and watch a run shotgun. We attacking, better stand back and watch a run shotgun. Come with the option. Send big blitz, nobody blocking. Big win, that's a ring and a watch.
Definitely ain't here, because I'll tell you right now, they couldn't have dropped 500 pounds of no weed nowhere over this motherfucker, over near my house. Motherfucker, I'll be right out that bitch like, oh. I-70? So, I don't know who the hell you keep declining calls for and all this other shit, but...
That's it right there, 500 pounds, all over the road.
Damn, I'm mad I wasn't there to get that. That's a come up right there.
Huh?
That's a come up right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here.
Down dog. Hey, wish me luck, man. I think this is my first game as a pro.
Who you playing?
Carolina Panthers. The Jets.
Today,
Wait.
from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's
I can't
week
remember.
1 of the NFL.
But the main thing is just trying to stop McCaffrey. That some bitch is fast. That some bitch is fast, man.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the New York Jets and the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, I was the number.
Here's Smith to return it. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Panther offense ready to go for their first possession. And at the helm, you see him in his first year in Carolina after 3 with the Jets. It's Sam Darnold. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
And he's got room. zone.
That motherfucker
just a few yards shy of the red zone before going
That
out.
motherfucker fast, man. That motherfucker's fast, man.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. Well, CD, certainly plenty of storylines at the beginning of every new NFL season, but one that a lot of folks are going to be tuning in to see revolves around this defense. As our game features the first ever female defensive coordinator in the NFL, Alexander Bishop. And from top to bottom, this is just a fantastic story.
I absolutely agree with you on that one, partner, because she's a football lifer. Studied her father in Pennsylvania, and he was and is one of the great high school coaches in the country. Won a number of state championships, and she fell in love with the game through him. But the best part about all of this, she's paid her dues, worked her way up from being a coaching intern to a position coach, and now she has the opportunity to run an NFL defense. And we in the league couldn't be happier for her.
I kept them to 3 points.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Defense looking pretty stifling right now.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Nice run.
About the 35.
We'll take them how they go.
3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he is going to have a Jets first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. There you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Now a throw here, hauled in. 5 yards on the catch there,
yeah,
brings up second down.
That mine was good.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Bell. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team run the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll look to throw again. Caught here by Bell. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now Michael Carter, who played nearby in college in Chapel Hill. And he is going to have a Jets first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target.
I was ready to run upfield, boy. I ain't gonna lie. I had
to put a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. This is Bell on the dump-off. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. He'll drop to throw. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Three 3-0 after one on EA Sports. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Out to Cole on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A gain of 6 there on first. Again, he'll drop to throw.
No!
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. There he goes, left side. The 20.
Fuck that. Exit to the fucking menu, bitch. Fuck you. You're not about to screw me like that. I worked so hard. And it's crazy because I actually was thinking another button and pressed the wrong button. I don't like it. I feel like I need to be performing better. Yeah, I mean, as simple as that. I mean, I ain't played Madden in a little minute. I played way more 2K than I played Madden in my days, but still yet, I gotta brushing up a lot more.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got his veteran tight end Landry. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. They'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
What's the flag at?
Football 101, you've got to let the guy catch the ball.
You have to know the ball is there. You have to know it's arrived. Otherwise, you're going to get flagged every time.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That one going to be complete to David Moore.
Come on, man.
You like that? Down about the 21 or 22. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. First carry for Christian McCaffrey.
2nd and inches is off oftentimes an invitation for the offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
That catch good for only a couple.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn the field and gain any yardage.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
You tighten it up a little bit.
Defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks. Try to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And the Jets will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run first down.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call.
What?
So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21. Throwing again on second down. Darnold, and he's got the hook up to Moore. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about 2.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Back to throw, Darnold. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. 2 yards on the touchdown there as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned to 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game.
Oh,
what did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll check it down to Bell. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
What?
That's going to set him back 5 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week 1, you and I both know the extra tension that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case, with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
Damn right it is.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's
you better have back.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
They'll set up to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
That's how you do it. That's how you respond.
There to make the grab. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Sam Darnold and the Carolina offense set to take over here. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think, that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter and continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time?
They were really good on the last drive. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Darnold. And this pass broken up.
No.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. Right. And that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Block.
Now it's Crowder. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for...
And this is going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it up. And the Panthers will take over here just shy of the 30. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Panthers going to use a first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st and 10, Darnold. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And
that little motherfucker fast, man. That little motherfucker
inside the 20. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
I ain't got nothing for you now. There ain't nothing over here.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
There's nothing in there.
Inside the red zone here to look to throw. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
The speed with which this offense can get down the field. It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
He pushed that big out of the way.
Christian McCaffrey as the first half is winding down, and the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score for... to 7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Returnable here for Davis. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Come on,
it's
Landry.
Incomplete. Took a shot,
boy.
couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
High throw, but he makes the catch. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play.
No!
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
If I wouldn't have got hit, I'd have been straight.
All right, we will say the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Here's Smith to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
No. You got the phone. Watch the video.
The Panthers ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Robbie Anderson makes a nice catch there for a first down. Now in his second year with the Panthers, but he has a history with Sam Darnold, his new quarterback. They played together with the Jets in Darnold's first two seasons, 2018 and 2019.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Wow. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson, 33 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Next play by Sly is up and good, and it's now 21-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he's got the hook up to Landry. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Back to throw here. And finding Keelan Cole. And he is going to have a Jets first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw complete to Herndon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw again. And the coverage terrific there as that knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
I think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted, like you said, to pick on the opening drive. Second drive, not much better. Back to throw now on first down. And that's incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just aren't able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now a pass taken in by the tight end, Herndon. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Another completion there. And we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key's going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt?
And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock. Everyone in a Carolina uniform happy to see that first down catch by DJ Moore, but none happier than his new quarterback, Sam Darnold, who never really had a wide receiver 1 in New York. Now he has one in DJ Moore, who's gone over 1,100 yards in each of his last 2 seasons, 3rd in the league in 2020 in yards per reception.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Ertz over the middle.
Cannot play the game. If you guys want to always be on the lap, you gotta get it. Yeah, go ahead. Finally, I can play without. I doubt I can play without anyone on my lap, but I'm going for it. I'm gonna try to go for it. I swear I'm going to try to play without somebody on my lap. Just one game. Just one game of football. That's all. Just one.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep for more. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it up. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, here we go for the first time with the Panthers offense, led out by their new quarterback for 2021 in his fourth season overall now after 3 with the Jets. It's Sam Darnold. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And some room to work. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
One of the more productive and durable players up until last year. Remember, in 2019, 116 catches, which was an all-time record for NFL running backs. Trying to come back from an injury-filled 2020, just 17 catches on the year. Sure is great to see him back on the field doing his thing.
Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Here's Darnold. He finds his man, complete. It's Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Now it's Darnold.
Come here, motherfucker. Come here, motherfucker.
He's going to go down.
Come
They
here,
sack
motherfucker.
him back right around the 30. Carl Lawson gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between running for a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And now let's see how the young rookie bounces back. First drive and interception. How will he handle it?
And I think this is where your leaders step up for you, right? Your veteran guys put a big arm around him. All right, guy, had one. Don't worry about it. Let's get out there and let's roll. And I'm also eager to see what the offensive coordinator is going to do. How much confidence does he have in him? Does he go safe now, or does he continue to run the full game plan?
They'll set up a throw. And this one is incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He finds his man, complete. That's more. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
A first down run for Bell, not going to get much, maybe a couple, and it's 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A give to Bell. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
No!
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Live scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with one by McCaffrey. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw is Darnold. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Now Darnold. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking. Academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football, be able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. That's to the veteran tight end Carter Landry. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. This is Bell on the dump off. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Caught here by Bell. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll look to throw here. That's complete. It's Bell. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Here's the tight end. This is Landry. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. They'll look to throw again. And he'll get this underneath to Bell. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off.
Flag.
How big is that penalty?
It's open.
Hi, you guys.
Hey, what's up? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you ain't been in here, so just put it in there.
Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that
At least
penalty
we want me
and
to
wiped
put
out
damn
the
video game
interception.
up to the motherfucker.
You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a
Yeah.
lot of fun for
Big
you,
ass string.
and you hurt your squad.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll check it down to Bell. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Touchdown! It's complete. Elijah Moore with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Jets on just 2 plays have taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Darnold on first down. And he'll be down at the 46.
That takes some time
from
out,
one
boy.
46 to the other. A pickup of 8. To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. Zach Ertz has it complete. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well. Inside
take a
the
time out of
25.
I knew it.
So we've reached halftime here. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd.
That's where you fucked up at. Should have been to
We'll
that
see
field
if
goal
Week
player.
1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Here's Smith to return it. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And you know what I think the defense is saying back to them? Why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Yeah, he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
He didn't get much.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey able to slither by.
God, that little
He'll take it
little
across
sliver up my
midfield
fucking
down into
down,
Jet territory. Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1.
Come here, Todd.
The Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Take your way to the motherfucking house. Give us the ball back.
Quentin Williams there to bring him down. And Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all
I think they
out
was doing
and kill
too
them
much.
for the call because that
Don't
3rd and
ask
1
me, though.
fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often
Kick it out
does
of bounds
work,
on
but in this
purpose with this bitch
situation,
ass.
the pressure got to him.
Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember the dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Darnold down to throw. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. And his kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
That's what you better do.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach.
Mama calling you, son. Go see what your mama want. Go see what your mama want.
Saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Jeremy Chin picks it up, and the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On 2nd and 9, Darnold. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Back to throw, Darnold. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Crowder now to return. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. New York ready to go again offensively. Their defense got the stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Come
and that one drops
on, you
down,
gotta be able to catch the ball.
Good coverage there, force the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A big play there.
What, did you take the ball from
him? They want to work the clock here on 1st and goal. A field goal would give them the late lead. McCaffrey.
Come in,
and this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take the running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
2nd down and goal. Darnold.
Fuck you going, man.
They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Quinnen Williams picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Darnold. Caught by the tight end Ertz. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. A bit of extra pressure now for this one on Joey Sly. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out here trying to do so.
Game time.
But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bell, and he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw here. Going deep here for Landry. Whoa. And his pass is intercepted for 4th time today. Jeremy Chin picks it up. And the Panthers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
Come here, cuz. You ain't going nowhere.
Just a couple on the pick up there, and now it's 3rd down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around a training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe the old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Yeah, we get the ball back.
Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. So the Jets now down by 2, just over 1:40 to play. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. Gets this to Moore. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. And now here's another interception.
I'm going to challenge that. I'm going to challenge that.
Rookie J.C. Horn. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the...
They ain't want to challenge that last play. That's fucked up. I can't even challenge that bitch.
The 30 to the 29-yard line.
Hell nah, they ain't about to do me like that. I'm gonna focus. I got to focus better than this. Doing a little bit better, but not good enough. I ain't doing good enough. I'm not reading my shit right. Some reason I'm not reading it right. The defense is getting up there. I'm working on my defense. I can tell that. Not reading something.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Here's Smith to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Darnold. To the right side, and he's got more complete. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Darnold.
Yes.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Defense, baby.
That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Fielded just inside the 20. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Bell. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
I'm not sure he falls under the category of mobile quarterback, but he's athletic enough that if you don't keep your rush lanes intact, he finds a way to hurt you.
As coaches like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner, but enough there in the tank. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. 7 yards the pickup there. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Second and 3. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder.
And Crowder's now in his 3rd year with the Jets after 4 in Washington. A dependable route runner. He makes a nice catch there.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. This one left side caught by Barrios.
Let's go.
Brand, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is. They passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Finally, an incompletion. He was 5 of 5 before that last throw to start this game.
So he is human. All right, so we found out after the way he began, okay, he can have an incompletion here or there. But I love what they've done right from the word go. They just need to pay it off with a touchdown now. Carter Landry, at this stage of his career, we know he's had some injuries, and he's been around a time or two, but definitely still a factor when you need the tough yards on 3rd downs. And he uses those big mitts of his to pull that one in and keep the drive moving.
Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Bell. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. And the lane closes quickly for Bell, and he did not make it. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They're going to look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And It's 3rd and short. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Darnold from the red zone now. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he's brought down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
He lost 6 there on the 1st down play. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half. On 2nd and goal, Darnold to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And this has broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. His kick is indeed good, and the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that, but in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much.
Now Bell hit. He lost the football.
What the fuck?
And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
No. I don't even understand what the fuck happened just then. That motherfucker caught the ball, then coughed the ball. I ain't no motherfucking way, man. Call me a fool, started over, bitch, it's my game, I can do what I want. It's as simple as that. And until I get that bitch right, it's not going down like that. My mama them.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's Smith to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Panther offense ready to go for their first possession, and at the helm you see him in his 1st year in Carolina after 3 with the Jets. It's Sam Darnold. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
That little motherfucker fast.
The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And right away, he lost the football.
I finally got
and it's scooped up by the Jets.
that.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
I finally got McCaffrey
So the
ass.
Jets
I finally
now
got
in
his
great position here to
ass.
start things out. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5". So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They'll set up a throw. It's complete to Cole. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll run on 1st down. Bell. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw here. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And the Panthers are going to have it here just past the 25. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold. That one's going to be complete to David Moore. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So they give up the completion there. But defensively, Charles, you're going up against a quarterback here who's had some moments, but really a lot of ups and downs in the early part of his career. What's the plan against a guy like this?
Well, you want to rattle him first and foremost. Bring some people at him, a couple extra guys in the pocket, see if he can handle it. The second thing, you want to make him think. Show him one look, go to another, disguise a few things, make him throw into what you call your defensive traps, and try to make some good plays on the ball and get a few takeaways.
Meanwhile, Darnold's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the short catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. From the 27, Darnold. Ertz over the middle. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now off the bootleg, Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And this one is right through. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He'll look to shake off the interception on the opening drive. He should at least be comforted that it resulted in 3, not 6.
And if I were him, I would be the guy all the way out on the field greeting my defense now, saying thanks a lot. You held them to a field goal after I turned it over. That's a big defensive stand for them. He needs to go out now and make up for what he did on the first drive.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second and 9 now. Dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Back to throw. He will find the rookie from Ole Miss, Elijah Moore.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. He'll look to throw. Again, he's got that man Landry. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Out right here to Herndon. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he's got the hook up to Landry. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man. It's the veteran Landry. Touchdown, Jets.
I fight for mine. Don't let
Landry
nobody tell you
from 10
nothing
yards
else.
out.
Fight for mine.
And the Jets have taken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quentin Williams. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey.
Ooh, no.
They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
Well, I think it's back to the drawing board, or should I say in today's game, the surface
Come on, man,
after
keep the ball.
this drive.
You got 7 seconds
3
left. Keep the
plays,
ball.
they go backwards. They will look like they've gotten something going right there, but they'll have to punt the football away to end this one.
Ooh, I should have ran backwards behind him. I studied
there,
just
but
now.
a nice
I'd have
return
had
of
that.
11 yards.
Yo.
And that will come the offense as they take over.
It's all good.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, he's looked pretty good to this point. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way.
A
dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, he'll drop to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Fuck, man.
Jeremy Chin picks it up. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
But I
As
get
he'll
the ball
take
back
over
at
with
half.
just 13 seconds to go before the break. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
Okay, yeah, I get the ball back, so it's all good.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a penalty marker's down on the field.
Face mask, baby.
Yeah, they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive.
Oh, man, who was you holding?
Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. That field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Second down and inches. Connects with Cole again. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On first down, it's
Good way.
He stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Wasim, appreciate you for liking the stream, bro.
They'll set up to throw. Open out on the left side. This is Cole. The reception good for 7. It's third down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now back to throw. The throw taken in by Cole. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. And finding Keelan Cole. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
They're trying to slow me down.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Looking to throw. He's got his veteran tight end Landry. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And quickly, they get to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. This one caught by Crowder. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Here's the tight end. This is Landry. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. Back to throw here. And he fires
You ain't run your route.
incomplete.
You didn't run your route, bro. You did not run your route. Don't play with me.
Did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of
I'm gonna take the field
frustration
goal.
there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps a deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes and quotes. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Back to throw Darnold. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
A fake to McCaffrey. Now Darnold. Gets this to the former Jet, Robbie Anderson. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
All right, it's time to play now.
First downs right in succession,
like
and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Throwing again is Darnold. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey, and he'll get down this time to the 17.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. He's got Anderson on the slant. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. They'll give it up to McCaffrey.
Come here, cuz.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now it's Darnold. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers.
I should have known they were going to throw it.
Zach Ertz from a yard out. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And New York set to take the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. This throw to the middle taken in by Cole. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Cole. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cole. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So a nice throw there. And, CD, I have to think you've been impressed with what you've seen thus far here in his debut.
Now, you know me well. I have been impressed because what I've seen is him starting to understand how to play the game in a short amount of time. The dazzling plays, they'll come with experience. But right now, we're seeing him handle the game, make all the smart plays, and the right reads.
Second and 6. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. He'll look to throw.
Give me that
That's
shit.
caught by Landry. He's got a Jets touchdown. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Gonzalez able to tack on a PAT, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. A bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Okay.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields this way up at the 17.
Game's in the books, though.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing
Come on, that's right. Play, that's right. Play defense, baby.
Long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out at me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. Here's Donald.
Yeah, he's going to mess up at one
It's
point.
incomplete. So, Charles, how impressed have you been by this defense? As we talked earlier, Alex Bishop maybe on her way to a victory in her debut as defensive coordinator.
I don't think you can help but be impressed because I believe she's called a great game. Defense looks to be a cohesive unit, and the first thing you see when you see that, that's a byproduct of good coaching. She's doing a really nice job.
Darnold.
Got him.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
That seals it.
By the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the Jetsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
So many times we end
That seals it.
As we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking for the out. It's completed to Landry. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. On the catch, it's Crowder. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll set up a throw. That's complete as he goes right back to Crowder. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got it. Touchdown. Carter Landry with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Jets are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. What a difference a year makes so far, at least. These guys last place in their division a year ago. Looking like they're going to move to 1-0 right now.
Not really unusual in the NFL, though, is it? Because we always talk about every year, 8-8 is kind of the baseline for everyone, plus or minus. And we've seen many teams go from worst to first. I know it's 1 week, but still, they're starting to think to themselves, we've got a chance this season.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason is not translated into Week 1, because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play there on the catch and run. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw. And they're under 200 yards passing for the game. So they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them.
Well, my first game,
under 200 today.
got the concept
so
of
it's
what
a
the hell
victory
I need
here
to be
for
doing.
the New York Jets. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Jets, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll return home next week.
No, you're looking at the Nutty Buddies talking about eat.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Well.
Hmm?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Hey, Mama.
Mama.
Well, I couldn't be any more excited about who's joining us here today. She's one of the most popular and prominent voices on discussions related to sports and pop culture. And of course, when you're not listening to my podcast, you're probably listening to hers, appropriately titled The Nia Polanco Show. Nia, it is great to have you on the podcast.
Well, thank you for having me on, Kevin. You know, it's a nice change of pace to be in the guest seat instead of the host seat.
Yeah, you know, a little change of role. But now, look, you've been at it for, what is it, a little over a year now, hosting your show, am I right?
Yeah, it's been about 15 months now. We debuted last spring.
Okay, so you're a savvy old veteran now. And I know in these 15 months, you've managed to cross paths with just about every big name in sports and entertainment. But there's one athlete in particular, Nia, I have to ask you about. You were there on draft night. You watched him get chosen by the Jets with their top pick. I think you know where I'm going here.
Yeah, you know, I think I've had more people ask me about him than maybe any of my other guests, which really surprised me initially. It was a great interview, and he was way more candid than I expected he would be. But I think I might have underestimated how culturally relevant he already is.
Exactly. And, you know, that makes two of us. And it wasn't really until the past few weeks that I really started to realize just how much of an impact he's having. Obviously on the field, but also off of it.
Hey, what's up, bud? I know you're at practice right now. Just wanted to check in and let you know that as long as my flights are on time, I'll be at the stadium by kickoff on Sunday. Until then, I'm busy expanding my empire from one client to hopefully two. Wish me luck. Talk to you soon.
Okay, so she's trying to get another client. That's what's up. Who is this thing? I won my first game.
Hey, greetings from LA, superstar. I just finished having some of the best sushi you could ever ask for, but I don't want to make you too jealous. But listen, I've been hustling like crazy out here, and I've got a lot of stuff lined up for us for when we come out here together on your bye week. You're a wanted man out here in Cali, bruh. I'll get you the details later on, though.
Fuck you and your friend. I said it once and twice. I say it again. Oh, that beat was hard. Side activity. Stephon Gilmore is starting with his X factor. Our running game was virtually non-existent, so he's into the second game of the season. Yes.
All right, gentlemen, we made way too many mistakes this week, okay? The coaching staff has gone in. We've simplified the game plan. Let's go out here and execute. Hey, we got to execute.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go. Cougar 19. Check go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
men, that was pretty darn good. And you know what really gets me excited? The fact that I know we can get better. You guys have so much room to improve still. That...
Today.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that'll be incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, but it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Landry, at this stage of his career, we know he's had some injuries, and he's been around a time or two, but definitely still a factor when you need the tough yards on 3rd downs. And he uses those big mitts of his to pull that one in and keep the drive moving.
Down the middle of the field. Oh, he's hit. He lost
I didn't even have possession.
Put it on the carpet, and it's picked up by the pick.
Crazy.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Kaepernick. That's
Kaepernick
complete into the hands of Myers.
Kaepernick playing for New England.
First. This defense for the Jets, terrific.
Wow, they got Kaepernick on here playing for New England.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers.
Wow.
3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to the offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And a fast footwork by White. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake. They've taken care of that early.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. To throw is Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. He'll leave this one for White. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 4th down. They're going for it. This is Harris. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. He'll buy some time right. He'll check it down to Bell.
What?
Now Bell hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Returnable here for Davis. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Le'Veon Bell and the Jets ready to begin their next drive. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
2nd and 1.
Come on, ref. He was all over my shoulder. You built a house on my shit.
When I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They go play action here on 1st down. It's complete to
Take that shit.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Okay.
2nd and 10.
All right.
They'll give this to Bell running right. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Open man left side, that's the tight end Herndon. They get him to ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Second and 4. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw. And able to connect with Berrios.
Get off me, cuz.
Stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. Gonzalez able to tag on to PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
Come here, guys.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Clinton Williams breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener and a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. It's a 7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And able to get this out to the 25. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this 3rd quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive.
Come here, cuz. I got my yards. Fuck is you talking about?
Equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
They'll go again with Bell.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Here's the tight end. This is Landry. 7 yards.
What's going on, Brian? Appreciate you for liking the stream, bro.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Rolling to his right. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
And it's Michelle once again. Fights off the defender. And inside the 20 before he brought down. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Michelle.
Come here, guys.
This one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. running out of the gun with White. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line.
Field goal.
Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Rosser's kick is good.
I'm gonna block somebody kick.
10 now, 17-7. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And the Jets set to take the field. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position.
Whoa, I'm pressing Y. Why the fuck can't I jump?
By Stephon Gilmore. And he will
what kind of shit is that?
Way down to the 38-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like. That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Back now here on EA Sports. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Michelle. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And a dump off to White. Touchdown, Patriots! James White, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Returnable here for Davis. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
So they want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. That left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 44-yard line. They'll look to throw again.
Come on, man.
As this one's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Pats are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
How am I throwing it to Le'Veon Bell? Look where he at compared to where the ball is.
Backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Another carry for Michelle on second down. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Kaepernick going to throw. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Yeah, they're going to try to eat some clock with Michelle. And he'll work this forward for about 3. Second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Another carry for Michelle on second down. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Kaepernick. Complete. Smith has it. And he will have the first down as he's brought down
Kaepernick, did Kaepernick get drafted to the Patriots? I mean, did he get signed to the Patriots and I don't know about this shit? What the fuck?
Of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better.
Whether it was just my second game of my fucking season, motherfucker. Y'all didn't want me to play during the preseason, bitch, because y'all was afraid I was going to get hurt. Somebody else ended up getting hurt. Y'all talking to me about, see, this is why you shouldn't have played and all that shit.
Okay, the wait is over.
I got so many names. I got so many names to What? Why you not talking to me?
Hmm?
Why you not talking? Okay, now you want to say something?
What?
What?
Hmm?
Hmm?
What?
What?
Hmm? Hmm?
Hmm?
Hmm?
Hmm? Hmm? Hmm? Hmm? That get baby.
Ah? Hmm? Hmm?
I'm want you. Say that. What's that? Go, mama.
Mama?
Yeah. Ma? Yeah. Ma.
Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New York Jets and the Denver Broncos. KJ Hamler returning it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And the Denver offense ready to take over for the first time. Going to look at their 8th-year quarterback. His first season as a Bronco, though, Teddy Bridgewater. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. The numbers a week ago for Melvin Gordon. 18 carries, 71 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Here's Bridgewater. He completes this to Sutton. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the close fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
What we hear so often, how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game.
Forgot the motherfucking measuring tape, because I was on his head.
3rd down, they gave him the
Caught the
underneath
ball.
stuff.
I was right there. Fat boy.
Right away.
Oh, you gonna get it up? Let's go.
4th down. Here's Presley Harvin on to punt. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He will find the rookie from Ole Miss, Elijah Moore. 2nd and 5. Back to throw here. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Alexander Johnson. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 3rd and short yardage. Bridgewater. This is caught. Touchdown Broncos.
He was wide open too. That's something that's wide and fuck open.
Touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Hey, Fred.
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I
I had
guarantee
to get
his
rid of that
first
shit,
thought
boy.
wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Again, he's got that man Landry. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his veteran tight end Landry. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Crowder's got it over the middle. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back to throw again. To the right side and complete to Landry.
Touchdown, baby.
Jets. Carter Landry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
No.
Gonzalez good
Just
on
enough.
the extra point. And
Just
we are
enough,
tied here in
baby.
the 2nd quarter. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Hamler now to return it.
Ooh.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On second down, Gordon once more.
That motherfucker there.
He'll get up to the 43-yard line.
What? The green?
The glow in the dark.
Over there. Should have been over there on the table. I thought you took it off the table.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Bridgewater on first down. This is the tight end fan. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It should have been right up there, baby.
On second down now, it's Gordon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
Nope.
And Gordon's going to be stopped short. Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. So out now come the Jets. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
On the catch, it's Crowder.
Run it. Back to the line.
But not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry.
Back to the line.
They nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore.
Oh, there's a 2-minute warning.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On second down, it's Bell. And not much running room. Down to the 32. He'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. He'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. To throw now on first down. Throw to the right, taken in by Berrios. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. They'll look to throw.
Oh!
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. He's at the 50, the 30. 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back,
you have
more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using it more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on those plays.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground.
Ooh.
And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back.
Playing.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
He playing.
You work on it so much.
He playing.
You work on it so
Oh,
hard.
you dropped something.
But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. The give is to Bell. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Again at Bell. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's able to get these up past the 40. And they're going to speed things up here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. On 2nd down now, it's Bell. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. He'll drop to throw. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line
Stop
of
trying to stick stuff down my throat, man.
Curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And
she ain't trying to stick stuff down my throat.
Back in great field position. A first down throw for Bridgewater. That's out to the flat for Gordon. And they'll get this just to the 47.
Yes.
1-yard gain.
ABCs. You got me over here getting all beat up.
Catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield. It can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater on the slant, completes to Sutton. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
And unfortunately, in 2020, in the season opener, Cortland Sutton tore his ACL. But remember, over 1,100 yards in 2019, his future is still awfully bright.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Partner, we've seen Melvin Gordon do it a variety of ways running the football. How about that last run? Had a little shake and bake to it there, didn't he?
He did.
Kind of reminded me of when he was at Wisconsin and what he did in Nebraska. His last year there, 408 yards in a single game. At that time, that was the NCAA rushing record, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then a week later, Samaje Perine broke his record with 427 yards against Kansas. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, he's not going to get
take
there.
that field goal,
That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. The kick by McManus is good. And they will move up by
I'm going to
10
time that shit right.
17-7.
Guaranteed, I'm going to time that shit right. I'm going to start blocking field goals around this bitch.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of 45 at the 44. Now a first down carry by Bell. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. 2nd and 4. Open man left side. That's the tight end, Herndon. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They're going to look to throw. Herndon's got it complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll check it down to Bell. And he'll go down at the 28. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice, safe throw and a good one.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. This one caught by Crowder. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got frustrated him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Here now, a look at Melvin Gordon. After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early, it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now, all of a sudden, the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running
drag
game,
them down. All you got to do is hold them behind that line. You can hold them behind that line, we can get to them.
But not this group. They always have the confidence. If they just get their assignments down, they get in sync with their runners, and off they went.
On second down, Gordon once more. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes.
Trying to pull me outside just now.
Game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Finding his big receiver Patrick over the middle. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, all right? Because anyone who can make that type of an adjustment to shake off a really horrendous week the week before and come back and play mistake-free football to this point, yeah, that's a guy I want to play with, that's for sure.
On second down, Gordon once more. And some good tackling there as he stepped up at about the 41.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities, and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt.